Alright, okay, let's do it. Hi everybody, this is Ominous for Responsible Gaming. We're doing a Gargoyle Run. Um, so like I was saying, we just failed the run. This is the second run. And I was just saying I wouldn't upload failed run, but not not that I want to flatter myself, but I'm doing tips and tricks here and there, or at least my own strategies. So there might actually be something for you there. Um, if somebody ever wants to comment on, for example, I kind of said not to do what I just did, um, not to use a tight angle. I think it was not that tight an angle. I knew I could go once, twice, and then get out. Um, oh man, he's going so fast. Do you see that? Oh jeez, it's going very fast. I saw, who was it? I think Chio or Ayasu. I don't remember. There was a fast gauge on the emulator on the computer, and it was just ridiculous. It was going super fast. They are even faster gauge, like I remember Inari X or Zarashi or whatever her name is. They're very fast gauge, or Christmas Oruga, but those are just barely usable. And it's not even like they're not that you can't get them, because I actually trained and I could get them like more than half the time. That's still not enough. Like, you don't want to rely on something you can hit only half the time. That really sucks. So yeah, here we are going to, I don't know, do this. Yeah, like tight angles usually are good because if you go too close to 45-degree angle, you're just gonna bounce around in the void unless you really get stuck between monsters. This was terrible though, by the way. I hoped that Odin in a small space would do a bunch of damage, and he just kinda did nothing. This is bad news. Because that's really all he's got for himself is a bunch of attack and no speed. Yeah. Do 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 do. Oh no, still looking at my screen down there. Miss all the chests. Okay, so hoping for some damage here. That's really disappointing. That being said, I need to check out how much damage the other guys are doing to Gargoyle, because Gargoyle has a lot of HP. Yeah, it's about that much. But she had bump combos with, so I don't know. Might be terrible. I'm not too sure. One thing I could do is try and max out on the strike shot. Let's see. Strike shot is, I know what it is, but it's 20 turns. Boy, this is getting tense, isn't it? So, if anything, the lesson tonight might be, do not run a Gargoyle with 3 max locks and an Odin. This is apparently something for real pro players. You cannot really pull it with normal human powers, so just don't do it. We surely tried. Actually, we won the first, before I started streaming, we won with two QBs. Those two QBs, this Marie Antoinette and Nanami. Um, so at least that does some damage. And I don't think it's all because Nanami was instead of Odin. We had better run altogether, but still gonna be better with Nanami. Alright, we're gonna need to have a better damage output that we have had in the previous levels. Ugh, this guy. The problem with those monsters, and I think it's the problem with the one-way laser as well, is that you find yourself choosing between positioning and doing damage, and that kind of sucks. Like, I could have tried and go up there to do a little bit more damage in the future, but yeah, I don't know, it's a pros and cons that's not very enticing. Like, here with low speed it's kind of shitty actually. The damage is, it's pretty hard to do damage when you don't have speed and you have that much space. Here it's really hardly any better, and still it would probably make a nice difference. And I forgot that I'm also this character. When you don't have speed and you have that much space. Oh, look at this. It's really hardly any better, and still it would probably make a nice difference. And I forgot that I'm also this character. Are we dead yet? Marie can get the heart, but it's hardly gonna save us. She's gonna go for a strike shot. Whatever. Yeah, that's not great. Okay, we got saved by the heart. Okay, so the task to mess it all up is mine. I'm gonna go for strike shot as well, cause you never know. There you go. All right. Well, that was rough. Kind of afraid of hitting Mary there, but no. So, might as well waste some time right now, since those guys won't do anything to us. Mary is underpowered. I don't know why she's going for it, but that's fine. That was not needed, I don't think. We could have like charged up the strike shots too. So yeah. Gold hearts and charge the strike shots, I think would have been a bunch better. Alright, that happened. That's pretty good. Okay, give me something good. Acceptable. Don't tell me Odin also had low life, does he? No, he's got fine life. Because 89 is not fantastic. I guess it's because of the QBs. This was great. Killing this guy before he shields up, because I think he does shield up, right? In this level. It's fantastic. What a change from the previous levels. Alright, so I don't know. I think I want to waste at least my turns, seeing how my friends over here are playing. They probably won't waste too much time after that, but woohoo! That was not this. Whatever. I mean, he's gonna do a little bit of damage, but then if they are nice enough to not kill him, I mean, I don't know. We're gonna get charged. If we get lucky and we wait for a bunch, we're gonna get a heart like that. So if this guy doesn't go for anything, we have a chance to get a gold heart. too bad. I mean, what the hell? So, complete waste. I do not understand. Might be trolling me. Hey, somebody says hello. Alright, so this is something you shouldn't try, but I'm gonna do it anyways. And here's why you shouldn't do it. So Firecrest Gaming says hello friend. So far I haven't really been prioritizing. Here's why you shouldn't do it. Putting the chat on my screen over here, because there's not that many people most of the time, but soon there will be. This is gonna be rough. I think you came just in time for some accident. Okay. Let's try and get that hard, huh? Nope. Do we have a turn without anything happening? Yes, we do. Haha. All right. Okay. Well, I have nothing else to do. Ah. I wish this guy would go away. I don't want this guy to go away though, because if this guy goes away, okay, she's after him. This guy is gonna get pissed. Yep. And see, if it was a little later, it would be better. Ooh, nice. Because look at this. We could have finished this guy off, but now, I don't know. So this is gonna be very tough too, to get next to the weak point. I'm gonna try and bounce once. See what happens. Hey, I got it. Okay, it's your time to shine, Odin. He did. He did. Oh god. Wow, what a run. I thought we were dead like 2 screens ago. Jeez. Okay. Pretty happy when it's like rough like this, and if it ends up nicely. Well, that's pleasant. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? 6 drops. Man, that's gonna do nicely on the. Oh yeah, this account doesn't have gargoyles. Okay, that's fine. He's very pretty too. I wish you could have him evolved or ascended with this design, because he kind of really look badass. I don't know why they picked that for the temporary pre-evo nobody cares version. It looks really cool. 6 more, and I'm gonna go straight to adding this to our little count over here, and the count, I need to rename those things. Yep, the count is gonna go to 313. Jeez, that's good rates. That's good rates right there. Awesome. Especially since we didn't even drop. I mean, I'm counting gold eggs and, well, like, you know, max buy not to drop eggs and the actual gold eggs with the drops, but I'm not counting all the shards and whatever else can drop in there. So obviously this count is a little bit over, because I got a bunch of other drops that were not those eggs. But hey, whatever. Don't use this as a drop rate. Wonderful. Well, that was fun. I guess we're gonna keep it as that. And I'll see you for another run sometime later. This was Ominous for Ominous Gaming. Enjoy Strike Shot and have a great night.